Hey, it's the Badwolf. Glad you guys stopped in. Let me let you in on a little something. All right, so for those people who have been asking me these questions about like some legal advice and whatever else, as I've already told you, I don't do that. Okay, I don't get into it specifically because it's just too complicated. It would be too expensive for me to do that, and I wouldn't want to even charge you guys what it would cost for me to do that. And I'm not a lawyer. Everything on this site is all educational materials. It's stuff that I know, stuff that I've gone through, stuff that I've done, or stuff like this site I'm going to introduce you to so that you guys can do some of this homework on your own. All right. Thanks again for everybody who has subscribed and takes the time to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, and subscribe. Let's do it. We're almost up to 3,000 people. That's crazy. That's awesome. So for the original people, thank you for getting the fire lit. For you other people, thanks for keeping it going. All right. So let's jump in. This particular site is called caught.net. CAUGHT.net. Okay? Much like all the rest of these sites, I'm not getting paid. These are not mine. I'm not affiliated. These are people who have paved the way. They don't necessarily do YouTube, but their information is out there. These are some of the places where I get my information from. This is how you can broaden your mind, learn your rights instead of having benefits and privileges, and stay away from the corporate, the United States. Okay. So what's on this site? Okay, they have everything from learning what pro se is. Okay, that's their first topic. Handling judges, the secret canons that they live by. They've got a trial handbook. Bad judges, bad lawyers, how to deal with them. Legal abuse syndrome, and aggrieved citizens list. Okay, so we're going to jump in a little bit here and see what. Okay, they've got some highlights. They've got some stories, good stories, bad stories, verdicts, closing arguments, how people fought and won, what people did and lost just because they didn't know what they were doing. It's all on here. Interviews. These are real people, real things, guys. Let's see here. Okay, so you got pro se rulings. Pro se basically is like, doing it yourself. They've got bias against pro se, unauthorized practice of law, steps in civil suits. They talk about legal myths in the system, tricks of the trade, how they try to deceive you. A judge speaks on pro se rights, the history of pro se. All that is right here. Then for those other people who want more information, they got series on snitching. Most of the time, they need your permission. That's why they ask you, what's your address? What's your residence? They want to put you in that jurisdiction. They'll say, oh, well, your buddy just told us this or whatever. The reason why they're asking, if they know that about you, then they'll be like, okay, that's cool. Then it is what it is. They need you to open your mouth and give them any bit of a scrap of information that they can use to process it. They need you to give them the information, which you don't even know that you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to not incriminate yourself. So don't give them anything. You have the right to plead the fifth. None of them are your buddies. None of them are trying to help you at all. Hey, let me help you. No, they're not. They take a limited amount of psychology classes to do that to you. Okay? Don't get comfortable with them. You don't have to be mean or rude or evil or a dick. Just state the fact. I'm not saying anything at all whatsoever. Zero. I'm not agreeing to anything. I'm not disagreeing to anything. Don't say anything. If they do I have to sign this, or are you forcing me by gunpoint to sign this? Well, you have to sign this. No, I don't have to sign anything. So if you're not forcing me to sign it, then I'm not signing it. And if they go, which one cop said to me, well, I'm forcing you to sign it. I was like, okay, so then by gunpoint you're doing this. This is duress. Just letting you know for the record. And then you write UCC 1-308 over it. Okay? Later on, that's a Mauska tool that will help you later on. All right? Because that's how you get that thrown out. All right. So from there, they've got the Jailhouse Lawyer's Handbook. Okay? The Harmless Error Doctrine. The Alford Plea. The fellow officer rule. Series on snitches. I said that. handling police encounters, dealing with the prosecutor's misconduct, the Fifth Amendment, plea deals, um, motion practice, invalid legal arguments, contempt of court, dealing with a bad judge, sample motions, asset forfeiture kit, advanced trial handbook, um, and the list goes on, guys. So if you are in a situation, I know you guys, like I said, you've asked me how and this and that. Well, this is where you pull that information from, okay? Caught.net. That's where you can get that information from. I, in one of the previous videos, talked about my chief of police cop court letter. That's the one where you've got the tickets. You know, you send them back with UCC 1-308 on there and refused with your signature stamped on or signed on there. I have that letter. That letter should be down below. I think that's for $100. That is super effective when you have returned the tickets within 3 days and then you instantly mail this letter out. After the fact, yes, there's a lot of stuff in there that you can use, but the longer you wait, you've entered into their jurisdiction, and the harder it is for you to get out of their jurisdictional traps. Okay, so from day one of your encounter, the clock is ticking, okay, against you. So the quicker, the faster you do this, the more sweet the completion of this is, and you're out of it. But the longer you wait, the harder it is. So that letter can still help a lot of people, but they're going to try to rope you in. They're going to try to counter some stuff. But this letter pretty much takes care of everything that you can ask for that pisses them off, that makes them not want to see you in their court. But if you do get that letter, make sure that you read through it and you get familiar with the terms and see why I'm telling you that you need this and that you should ask for, you're asking for these things. Because otherwise, if you get there and you freak out and your balls suck up, you know, and you walk into their courtroom because you ignored how that is where it stops. They didn't prove their jurisdiction. They didn't prove anything on this list, and you still went in there. Then that's on you. Then you better know what all these terms are, because otherwise they're going to try to trick you and trap you. All right, so study it. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to check out the sites. Don't forget to check out the information down below, the offers, the discounts, the letters for sale, you know. Any other additional information, including all of that, is on the main YouTube page for me. That's about it. I've been getting the questions and comments. Thank you for the appreciations out there. Thank you for the donations. And I will talk to you guys later. So stay healthy, stay warm, and I will catch you guys in about a month when I make some more videos. And all that is going on is they are getting better. More information. So the more you watch all these videos, you're going to be your own walking attorney in fact. Okay? So do it. Watch the rest of them. Before you contact me on something, look through the videos, try to watch them. Like I said, I answer as many free questions as I can when I have time. It's just hard. So that's why I make these videos. I try to put them all in there. I'm telling you, I really don't care. Like, the views are nice. I appreciate the more people who subscribe than I really do the overall, viewers. That doesn't really do anything for me. It's just exciting to see that people like this information. But if you watch the other videos, there's a lot of answered questions in there, and it's hard. You can't really take pieces. You have to kind of know it all, and I know it's a lot. And I know, yes, it took me years to learn all this. I mean, I've been doing this since I was probably, I don't know, like 15, 16 years old. Okay, so it's a long time. But I'm finally putting all this stuff out on video, what I know, what I've gone through, things of that nature. And for those people who actually, ask for a consultation, I usually end up telling them stuff that I don't put on here just because, some stuff the world really doesn't need to know, but I don't want the people in power to know, and I don't want them trying to shut down the channel again. So it is what it is. That being said, I appreciate you guys. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Better yet, don't get caught. tell people in your family how you really feel, whether it's good or bad. And just be real. Keep it real, people. And don't drink the 2020 juice. Whatever's going on with these people out here and going crazy and stuff, don't drink it. Feel yourself getting a little squirrely, chill out. Okay? You're not right all the time. So, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Blessings. Chat later.